please welcome Shankar Rajput. Hi, Shankar.
Hi, hi Amir.
I'm happy to see you that you are now a Power BI developer at Infosys. So, just
Yeah,
wanted to ask, like, after joining the courses, you started using the specs, or like you were already using it from the
yeah.
early
I
time?
was already using it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay. Perfect then, perfect then. So, just one thing, just wanted to understand, just because you're an
Mhm.
alumni, people have a lot of questions. They generally ask that is it genuinely possible, or is this job guarantee things? Lot more question. Am I the right fit or not, or is this? I don't know the C of the coding. I'm from a non-tech background.
Mhm.
X Y Z.
Mhm.
Just wanted to know.
Mhm.
Were you also feeling the same thing when you were about to join? Were you also scared or worried about this?
Yeah. Actually, not because actually I was working somewhere and I having the industrial experience. Okay. So I
Uh-huh.
was working as an MIS associate. So basically, I
Okay.
was working on the Excel. So no,
Uh-huh.
all the rest of the all things like Power BI, SQL,
Uh-huh.
and Python, these all things are new for me.
Oh,
So
it
I
was
learned
new.
it from yeah.
So just wanted to clarify one thing. You were not data analyst before, right? You were
Yeah,
into a
yeah. I was
different
not a
profession.
data analyst. Yeah, yeah.
You were into a different profession and you learned all
Yes.
this skill set from scratch, right?
Right. Yeah.
Understood. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have some questions ready for you and let me ask
Okay.
so that people get a clarity.
Sure.
Question number one is that the modules that you studied over here, okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
were those modules were actually job oriented looking at the interviews that you have given and cracked it out?
Yeah, definitely. Means actually, I go on to the module by module only, and it
Mhm.
really helped me. Just I completed within a TAT, and I grasped well in that, and I got confidence about it, so I can crack the interview.
So you must be having a lot of silly doubt as well in your mind, right? Because at my
Yeah.
time, whenever I do the coachings or tuitions, I hesitate to ask question because there's hundreds of students out there. So you must be
Right.
also having a silly question doubts or everything. How you were tackling those, and you were also working. So at what time you were
Yeah.
studying? I mean, just wanted to know that.
Actually, mostly I was working, means I was studying on the weekend only because mostly
Okay.
we are having the classes on the weekend. And
Mm-hmm.
once the class is completed, that day only I was completing the module most of the time.
Okay. Okay.
Because in the entire week I was not getting the time to attain those.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
mostly
you were
I'm
getting the recorded one things and everything, right?
yeah recorded to already there, but actually I was attending the classes also on time.
Okay. On time. Okay. The
Yeah,
live one also, right?
live one as.
Okay, okay. So the live one was generally in the evening or in the morning it was happening?
Most of the time it was evening, and
Okay.
basically it was on the weekends, so I was able to
That's
join.
nice. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And just to be
Yeah.
very practical with you, how much hours in a week you are giving to complete all this? Every week, how much hours you are spending to study all this?
Actually, every week I can say only 4 hours, mostly 4 hours, 5 hours.
So
Depend on the
four, five
project.
hours,
It
four,
will
five
depend.
hours in a week, it means that 1 hour or 1.5 hours daily, something like that, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
Perfect. So right
Yeah,
now, like how much percent of salary hike you got basically? Just wanted to know. I will not ask your salary, but salary hike I will ask.
yeah. Actually, I got almost 70% hike. I can say.
70% hike. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
So just one curious question. Okay. Don't mind. I just wanted to ask you this curious question. In the whole
Okay.
classroom, where you were seeing yourself as a topper, or you were seeing yourself as an average normal guy, or you were seeing as yourself as like, I don't know anything. I'm learning everything from scratch. How you were feeling about it when you were studying?
When I was started, means
Mm-hmm.
I was seeing myself as a best in the class. Okay, because
Okay.
I'm doing all the things on time, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm completing the modules on time. Then
Mm-hmm.
whenever once I in the mid of the classes, I can say I missed some classes also, and
Mm-hmm.
I was disconnected for some
Mm-hmm.
time. But after
Mm-hmm.
that, I again joined the classes, and I was started doing on the same means live study with the classes. So again, I got the confidence. So I can say I was average. I can say,
Okay.
yeah.
Understood. And also, like, you have how many interviews you have given? May I know that to get that particular offer?
Almost 4 5 interviews.
Within 4 or 5 interviews, you cracked one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I yes.
Okay, okay. So the career service team were able to help you out by scheduling your interviews.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely, I can say
Okay,
I
okay.
got a lot of help about the interviews as
So just one thing
well.
wanted to know that do I need to be intellectual enough to do this course, or do I need to become consistent to do this course?
I would say you must be consistent about it. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
because
okay.
intelligence will come by your consistency.
That's correct. So when you joined the program, how many people were there in the batch? And at the end of the course, how many left? Just wanted to know because people must have leaving in between, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think in my batch almost 22 people were there,
Oh, very
and
small batch. That's nice.
yeah, and at the end of the class also almost 17 18 people were there.
Okay, okay. They were just
Yeah,
doing it and all. Okay, perfect.
yeah, yeah.
Got it, got it. And were you also facing a problem in interviews, like the communication skills or something like that? How exactly you handled and everything?
Actually, I can say about the skills. Mostly, some new questions were asked in the interviews, so I was
Mm-hmm.
just noted them and I prepared for the next
Mm-hmm.
interview.
Okay.
And through that, I got the idea how to crack the interview.
Understood. So multiple rejection was also very much important to understand that how exactly I need to
Yes,
perform in the next one. So rejection
right.
is very much important, and for that we need to schedule multiple calls.
Yeah, right.
Understood. Understood. So what is the one best thing you wanted to, guys? If you have any question directly to Shankar, you can write it down in the chat section. I'll ask you one to mine, and I can take your question as well. So if you have any question for Shankar, please post it. I would love to discuss with him because I am very happy that Shankar. Where are you from, by the way? You're from UP or Bihar?
I'm in Pune.
You're
I'm from
from
Maharashtra.
Okay, you're from Maharashtra. Okay, okay, okay. I thought
Yeah,
that you are from the. Okay,
yeah.
that's nice. All right.
Yeah.
So, so what is the one major mistake people do after joining the course? Which just wanted to know from you. What is the one major mistake they do?
I think, as per my experience, I will let you know. Actually, we are not consistent about the study. That is the main problem. If we are
Uh-huh.
not completing the modules on time, we are not studying, then day by day we will get disconnected
Uh-huh.
to the classes, and then we'll lose the confidence. And
Understood.
that is the main problem, I will say.
So people are very much motivated in the beginning, and after a few weeks, they are like
Ah,
becoming casual.
right, right.
Yeah. So that's even their loss. They are paying and they are loss. Okay.
Yeah.
So one question is from Utkarsh is Power BI or Tableau developer similar to data analyst, or this role and the job is different? I mean, just wanted to understand that he's looking at the slide and it is written Power BI developer. So he's trying to
Yeah.
understand that are you data analyst or Power BI developer is both different thing, or is it the same thing, or name is different only?
Yeah, it's the same thing. The name is different. Actually, basically, now I'm working on the visualization, but we
Uh-huh.
are using the SQL as well for the data.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same role. In the Power Query, mostly we are creating the data models and we are doing different transformations. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
part of data analyst only.
So it is a data analyst only. It's just a special category you
Yeah.
got that is a Power BI that you are mastering. Okay.
Aha. Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. Another question
Yeah.
from
Right.
Pradeep is, hey, I am working professional. Okay. So I cannot attend the class on a daily basis. So how can I manage?
Actually, we are getting the recorded videos there, and we have the LMS platform, so it is helpful. If you miss the class, you will get everything ready for you. Whenever you get the time, you can go through it and you can learn. Or mentors are there to help you out.
So
So I
Shankar, were
think
you getting
it's
those
not a big
benefits like,
challenge.
were you getting that video call benefits or chat option benefits every single time? Was that available on the Slack or something to get an easy, quick question solved on time?
Yeah, yeah. Slack is always helpful because mentors are there.
Mm-hmm. Understood. So you were having access to those mentors and that's why you were able to do it. Okay. Perfect.
Right. Yeah.
Any other questions from you guys? So the one question from Sai Baba, there is any coding required? I have completed a degree. I mean, like whatever the job that you are doing, Shankar, how much percentage of coding is involved in that whole job? Like 10%, 20%, or 50%?
Yeah, I can say 20-30%. Actually, I worked on the VBA code before that. So I
Mm-hmm.
was doing the VBA macros. I worked on the VBA macros.
Mm-hmm.
So I can say, but that code, I was using the recording. Means it's not a hard code. I can get the code. I can record the macro, and then I can see the code, or I can edit the code accordingly, and then make the macro ready.
Understood. Understood. Got the
Yeah.
clarity. Got the clarity. Um, One question from the last but not least, Bhargav. Which tool is to more focus to become a data analyst? Which tool I should focus more?
I should say SQL. We need to be perfect in the SQL. So
Okay.
mostly we have to be means practice more SQL queries. And if we because in the interview most of the time 50% question will asked on the SQL only. If you are doing you are having the interview of Power BI developer or any data analyst, any interview, the only questions will be asked about the SQL only, SQL queries.
Okay. Okay. And may I know that from which companies you got an offer basically after completing the course? If you could mention the names.
Yeah, actually, BP British Petroleum.
Wow.
Before that, I got a call from Wipro,
Wipro.
and yeah,
So British Petroleum, Wipro, and I can see on your record it is written
Infosys.
Infosys as well.
Yeah, yeah, Infosys. I joined the
And is
Infosys.
it true that Unilever also approached you?
Yeah, Unilever also
Oh
processed.
my God.
I
And the
forgot
gap
actually.
maps as well.
Gap maps, right?
One, two,
I
three.
forgot actually. It's 4 months before, so
So in like four, five companies have approached, and those are the big giant companies, okay? And
yeah.
you were rejecting them just because maybe you were trying to get the maximum package or something like that. And what was the average package they are generally offering to you? Average package, like on an average, what are the maximum package?
So they are ready to give me hike almost 50%, 60%.
That's
Or
nice.
70%. So I got a best offer from Infosys, and actually I was looking for the Pune location only. So I joined the Pune
So
location.
you're doing work from
Mostly,
home?
yeah, I'm doing work from home.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Great. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shankar, for giving this detailed and answer. We genuinely enjoyed because while doing a webinar, people have a lot of questions and somehow they wanted to check, which is very much important. So yes,
Okay.
guys, if you want to connect Shankar also, I will give. Is it okay if I can share your link? People
Yeah, yeah,
can.
sure, sure. No
Okay.
problem. Yeah, yeah.
So guys, I will attach the LinkedIn link. If you want, you can connect with him. Plus, please don't bombard him with a message. He is a busy person now. Whenever he will get time, he will reply you. But yes, thank you so much, Shankar, for giving us your time. I highly
Yeah, yeah.
appreciate that. And let's see you if we get a chance to meet you again.
Sure, sure. Pleasure is mine. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shankar.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice day.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got the clarity about this particular alumni thing. We bought that.